Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Cohn phone. I'm in Oakland. I thought I was going to be in Inglewood, but no, I'm in Oakland. Only have myself to blame. COVID. Over here feeling like $1 trillion, but you know what? They say I'm sick, and I don't want to infect other people. That's the key. Who may not have as robust of an immune system as me. Because what happened to me when I was 3 weeks old, I almost died. My dad had a cold. I got the cold, but I didn't have an immune system yet because I was 3 weeks old. Almost died, didn't die. I had like some, I don't know, Clark Kent moment where I just pulled myself up by my bootstraps. And ever since then, I've had a really good immune system. So I don't know. Anyway, what I wanted to say was, where's Chardal? We've been doing the Cohn phone all year. He just dropped off. He calls me every once in a while on Discord. I answer the call. I'm like, yo, Chardal, what's up? Never says anything. He's never on the call. And he never calls in anymore. If you know where Chardal is, yo, tell him to call in. I missed my boy. Where is Chardal? Chardal, if you're watching, please call in. I miss you. Where are you? All right, Jeremy Price, you ready? Are you there? I don't think he's ready, so I'm going to go straight to Korean Niner. Jeremy, you're next. I couldn't see your face. What's up? How you doing?
I'm good, Grant. How are you doing?
I'm great.
You look pretty great for being sick.
Good.
So
I know, right? Just got like 10 hours of sleep, feeling fantastic.
I think I got COVID in early February of 2020. So I think I was sick for like 3 or 4 days in a row and then felt pretty decent after that. So who knows? But I have some nervous energy about the game. But as they say, if you don't have a little bit of nerves, you're not ready. You don't know what's going to happen.
What makes you nervous about this game?
Because I think I worry about Kyle kind of deviating what he's normally been doing.
Yeah.
Because I kind of worry that he'll revert back to what led to those 2 Super Bowl defeats he was a part of. That's where I kind of have the worries. I feel with this team, they're doing the best they can to slay any demons that Kyle may have from those 2 losses in the Super Bowl.
Right.
So
yeah,
I see. Go ahead.
To me, though, like this is an example of the Niners owning an opponent. This is real. This is psychological. It's schematic. It's personnel. It's everything. The Niners own the Rams, and they know it. Everyone knows it. Only thing that would like give me pause or make me nervous as a Niner fan, which I'm not, is the fact that this is the Niners' 4th road game in a row. That's hard. The fact that Trent Williams has a high ankle sprain, according to Jimmy Garoppolo, and I know the Niners beat the Rams without Trent Williams a few weeks ago, but not by much. They went to overtime. They were down 17-0. The Niners' offense really is struggling ever since Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt. There's a lot of reasons to be nervous about this game, but still, I think the Niners are going to win.
I still feel that the Niners will win. To me, it kind of made me laugh when the Rams tried to block ticket sales from people not in the LA area. I'm like, you got to understand, when there was no Rams, most of those fans became Niner fans. So you're kind of self-defeating yourself on that.
Again, too, like I lived in LA. The people in LA are just whatever's, cool at that moment. So it could be what the team coming from out of town could be the draw that week. I mean, they're not loyal to the Rams. They're loyal to the Lakers and the Dodgers and USC and UCLA basketball. That's it. And otherwise, they're watching E and going to the beach and going to Universal Studios. It's not a big sports town. It's not.
Yeah, I sense that too. But I see my two main keys are, this is a line of scrimmage game because I want to see our defensive line put early pressure on Matt Stafford, because when Matt Stafford gets pressure or hit early, he makes mistakes as the game goes on. He gets real happy feet and gets jittery.
And he's not super mobile either. He's not a complete statue, but the Niners, they sacked him 5 times a few weeks ago. So I would say do that again.
Yeah, do that again. And then the second thing is Cooper Kupp's going to get his catches. You have to limit the other receivers for the Rams, and then take your chances with that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
so,
that makes sense.
Yep.
Makes sense. All right, man.
Get well soon.
Thanks, man. I feel great. Good to see you.
Yep.
Take care.
You too.
All right. Jeremy, what's up?
What up? What up?
What's up? What's up? Nice jacket.
You my guy forever.
But
forever. No, ain't no but.
Oh, okay.
No
What's
but.
up, man?
What?
Appreciate you
No,
too. You're
no
my guy too. I
but.
thought you were setting me up for something.
No but.
All right.
Hell nah, never. And much love for you, dude. I take notes. Control. You need to write a book. You really do. You need to write a book. You got all these clowns making all types of seduction books, all these bullshit. You need to write a book on how, dude, you got them by the masses. Who I got the most respect for walks in the room, just completely dominates the room. Grant effing Cohn, dude. You know what I mean? You need to write a book on how you got
when we were kids. Did you read that book by what's his face? I forget the game, like the art of seduction. Be a pickup. I read that book. I was all about that book when I was 19. I know all the terms.
Yeah, high school.
Yeah.
I graduated 06.
I did too.
Graduated 06.
That book came out like 04 or something. I read it in college. My friend was like, "You got to read this book."
Yeah.
Like, this is brilliant. It was so lame. Anyway, I read that. It works.
I'm a natural, so it's like, I don't want to know that. Yeah, I don't want to know that. I don't want to. I mean,
come to me. I don't know what.
You know what I mean? I'm like, no. I don't want to know. No, I don't know. I don't want to know what I'm doing. Let me just naturally do it.
Turned up at 10 in the morning, dog. What is on your plate today?
I'm just hyped, man. You know how I am, man. I'm a Niner. You know what I mean? I'm ready for this. I wake up every morning about 4:45, 5 o'clock. I get my 2-3 mile run in. Damn. You know what I mean? I'm turned up. I work in construction, so I'm turned up, man. I'm up. I'm up and at 'em.
Get up early, man. And their days are done at like 2 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Exactly.
All right, so give me one thing on this game. We haven't talked about it at all.
I just wanted to give you. I wanted to shout you out, dog. Like you had a topic the other day about how Jimmy was dividing the fan base. You sneak! Oh, you are that guy, and I'm like,
you, man.
Y'all don't say. I'm not. Let me stop snitching. Y'all don't see what's going on. Oh, y'all,
you're on my team, man. Come on, it's between us. It's between you. Know too much.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm like, God, he needs to write a book. He needs to write a book. And I'm like, going into this Ram game, I'm like, yeah, hey, Niners. I don't know by how much.
You going?
I'm not. No, I don't want to go. The superstition has kicked in. I'm like, I gotta watch from home. All we do is win when I watch from home.
All right, Jeremy, have a good one. I gotta take some
I'm so turned, man. I've been waiting.
Have a great day, dog. Peace.
Always, Grant.
Yeah, later. That was dope. All right, hold on. I got to get Mav first, and then hold on. But Mav doesn't have his thing on, so I don't trust him. I don't know Mav like that. You next, dude. Waving your hand. What's up? What's up, dog?
Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's up?
Man, I'm ready to talk. I'm really ready to talk. And I'm ready to talk why the 49ers should be concerned. And
okay.
They should really be
a Niner fan that has something real to talk about this week. Let's talk.
The 49ers should be concerned because I feel like the Rams kind of take the 49ers like they're almost like a scheduled loss. They don't change anything during the regular season. Yeah. They just kind of stick to whatever they feel like doing. They're just like, well, we're probably not going to beat the 49ers, but we'll win our 12 games and still make the playoffs.
And real quick, sorry to cut you off. I think week 18, that game didn't mean that much to the Rams. The fact that they lost, I mean, they still had a home game round one. It didn't change much.
Yeah, because the
Niners had everything on the line. They had to win that game.
And they were just like, they kind of take them like scheduled losses. They'll still win their 12 games to make the playoffs. But now I feel like Raheem Morris is going to change some things. They're not just going to sit back with two high safeties and just kind of let everything be in front of them and let the 49ers dink and dunk down the field.
I think you're right. I was talking to a coach the other day, and he was like, I don't understand why the Rams never change anything up. And so that's a good point. Maybe they will this time. You know, NFC Championship game. You would think they might. You'd think they might. I don't know.
And then you get to the point where you start talking about things like Jimmy Garoppolo, and we've seen this consistency from the team of late, but you kind of just sit there and it's like, when is it going to finally fall apart? Like, when are the things that happened earlier in the season just kind of going to show up again? Like that Cardinals game against Colt McCoy when you just fumbled the ball 2 times in a row, or like Jimmy Garoppolo ends up throwing 2 interceptions and the defense just can't carry them farther at this point.
Or just like 3 weeks ago in LA when he threw 2 picks and fumbled and the Niners won somehow because Stafford threw 2 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're kind of over.
Everyone's like, hey, Jimmy's due. He's going to bounce back. Or eventually the Niners won't be able to save themselves from his mistakes.
No.
Yeah.
And then you talked about somebody like Kyle Shanahan that always has like these weeks of brilliance, and then there's just one game and it's just like, Kyle, what are you doing, man? Like, hello? Can we find something out here? And you kind of saw that inside the Green Bay game where it just felt like nothing could go right offensively. So it's really, what is Kyle Shanahan going to do to hide Jimmy Garoppolo's mistakes? Because eventually he's going to get exposed. And it may be this game or it may be in the Super Bowl, but you can't just sit behind and hide Jimmy Garoppolo and let this defense carry you forever. People want to say, compare him to like Trent Dilfer and stuff like that. Yeah. But Trent Dilfer put up 47 points in the Super Bowl. 47. Yes, they blew them out like 47-13.
Wow. Brad Johnson put up a bunch of points in the Super Bowl. I remember that.
Yeah, like there's nothing you can do at this point. We're not gonna win by just scoring.
And really, the Niners, the fact that they're still alive is incredible, and it's because of special teams. So they're on borrowed time already.
Yes.
And I mean, they should be really. They got a lot of adrenaline, but wow, this would be their 4th road game in a row against a team that won at least 12 games. I don't think. First of all, I think the Niners are the first team ever to win 3 road games in a row against teams with that kind of record. Now 4. Wow. If they do it, I mean, it really shows how great they are.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think Jimmy's stat line's going to be this game?
170 yards, maybe 190, maybe a touchdown, pick or two, something like that. Like what he's been doing every week since Tennessee.
You can feel it with Jimmy Garoppolo when he's about to throw one too. Like I think inside that,
it's like right after the holding penalty, it's like 1st and 20, 2nd and 19. Oh snap! Here we go.
In that Dallas game, I was talking to my dad and we were watching together, and I was like, I just have a feeling Jimmy Garoppolo is going to throw an interception this drive, and he's like, bro, no way. And I was like, Kyle, run the ball, and then the next play he throws an interception. It was absolutely unbelievable.
And it was like he scrambled out of the pocket and did it on his own. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to be a statue anymore.
Forcing the ball to George Kittle once again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have the 49ers winning 24-21. I'm worried about the Super Bowl though. I really am, because our Chiefs team's unbelievable. So
well, let's take it one step at a time. Matt, great call.
Thank you. All right, hold on. Let me take that off. RB. All right, here's the thing. RDB Nick. I saw you rapping in the thing. You don't got any music playing, do you? You got no music playing? Because I don't want to get any copyright. But good. Is this gonna be me and you? All right, cool. What's up?
What's good, bro? How you been?
I saw you getting hyped in the booth. We're getting ready. It's all good. How you doing? Where you from?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Just came out here, thought I maybe spit a little like 49ers freestyle theme. We get the hype for the game. I got my Lance jersey on, so we're rocking the fire.
All right, we're going to do this like 106 in Park. All right, let's do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have beats I could play, but
no beats.
I mean, they're kind of used before, so I'll just go acapella. I got you.
Man. Yeah, all right.
That's fire. And I'll try to make it 49er theme. So if any of y'all in the chat want to put y'all words or anything you want me to rhyme with, I got y'all boys.
Do this. All right.
Let's keep it going.
All right, go ahead.
Whoa. Hey, we playing the football on Sunday. We running it back as the Treyway. We keeping it up like the Bay Area. You cannot remiss of flows and under running the shit on I go. Keeping it level, y'all already know. It's in the football freestyle, and we just got flow. We got the Grant Cohn like 46, but you never know when I'm reminiscing when we talk this. And I never listen, I just go. This guy is 12, never know. Keep up be talking, you never just know. Bang, bang, it's a 90 gang, bro. You could be reminiscing with the flows. I just be no because I'm just a blow. We running this shit because never but glow. We keeping it level. We talking, we know. We already gotta just go in this RDB Nick, and all platforms about to just go, keeping it level. We talking to go. Sports Illustrated, you already know. We writing articles, lyrics. We gotta just flow. When I'm reminiscing, talking blows, you hate it. You never know. I'm throwing bats. I'm pulling it back in the pocket, running at bands. I'm winning your eye socket. Keep it level like Tyler Lockett. I be keeping it low like Trey. Way pulling it up is the phase. Way let's go. But you can't say 6'9" like a 1-2. But you never know like you want to do. But you run it back like a title go. It's a new flow. It's a new dance like a new season. Be balling like every reason. Be talking, but you know treason. Got flows, but A receiving. A, whoa, A, the C is a W. I can control. People be talking, they never know. Grant Cohn is the one that you know. Freestyle like a 49ers theme. I just gotta go red and gold, like reminiscing with your new flows. But we talking, but y'all never know. Hey,
800 bars. That was dope. Loved it. That was hella
appreciate
good, man. Man, I wish I had the guts to ever rap one bar. Freestyling seems so hard. You did good. Where you
appreciate that. You
from?
know,
Where you from?
I'm from the Bay. I'm from San Francisco, but I live in the
Nice.
East Bay now. So
Nice. All right, dog. Well, thank you for blessing this telecast. Appreciate
hey, we
you.
got you, bro. Go.
That was, all right, man. That was the first. That was the first. John B. What's up?
Freestyle, and you already know. Bro, that
I
was
didn't expect that, man.
Dude,
He
that
going
was
double
hype,
tempo,
man.
switched
That was
up his
hype.
flow. He said my name's man. That was right off the dome. Loved it.
that was amazing. I love that. I love watching content
Off
like
the
that.
dome.
It's just
All right, man. So now you
the
got
guy is a
freestyle.
genius
You're up.
off the top.
Go rap.
Hey Grant, I just want to make a comment. Like, I really appreciate the community you bring together, the YouTube, like the different content creators.
Thanks.
And I want to make a comment about Vish on Mondays. Like, I see that you get, I think, over 3,000 views pretty much every Monday show. And I would love this Niner, community. If we make the Super Bowl, I would love for like a GoFundMe for Vish so he could go to the Super Bowl. Because I think he is so smart. I know he's going to college, and I know that this isn't what he does like professionally.
Hold on. Let me just tell you what's up, though.
Okay.
No GoFundMe can get him a credential, unfortunately. The NFL's real a stickler about that.
Okay.
And they should recognize my YouTube channel as the number one 49ers outlet but they don't yet. And the other thing is, this year, it used to be that the Super Bowl week was this whole long week with tons of media there, and you'd have all these, it's all virtual now because of Omicron. So it's not the same anymore, but I feel you. That would be a lot of fun to be able to have like the whole crew down there. Like Barstool gets to do crap like that, and Barstool sucks, but I wish I should be able to do that, I mean, one day.
Well, I'm just looking at Vish like recruiting is what I do, and I see him like he's so talented, and it's so cool that you've recognized that, you've given him a platform, and I would just love for him to get to that next level, like maybe not even like in the media for the Super Bowl, but just going there for him as a fan. I don't know if like the community could set that up, but that's something I would personally like to see.
All right. I'm sure we have enough people that would like to get Vish to LA. But listen, the Niners got to win first.
I know. Well, we're all hoping for that, so we'll see what happens.
You think I'm hoping for that?
What's that?
I'd like to cover the Super Bowl. I would like to cover the Super Bowl. I'm not mad if they win.
And you were at the Super Bowl in 2019, right? Covering
I was. Miami was a lot of fun. It was fun to be there for a week. Anyway, John, I got to take some more calls.
All right, appreciate it, Grant. You take care, man.
Yeah, you too. My connection's a little messed up right now. Hold on, I'm gonna give it a minute to correct itself. Seems like Jimmy's picks tend to be thrown in enemy territory, annoying but never fatal because of our defense stops other teams from taking advantage. Yeah, it just takes more points off the board. It's another reason why the Niners are scoring like 18 points a game right now in the playoffs. I called the Jimmy pick in Green Bay. I think the whole world is expecting it at this point, except for, I don't know, I'm about to get taken to task. I think I'm about to get taken to task. What's up, Coach?
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? Nice cut.
Thank you.
Yeah. I gotta get.
I'm about to get your ass.
Right, do it, man.
Number one, sorry for hearing about the Rona.
Oh, it's
you know
fine.
what I'm saying?
All good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I might have been a little under the weather last week. Some people said I look, but I'm good. I'm cool.
Okay, so this one is a little bit of a blast from the past, and honestly, I've been waiting to do this one for quite some time.
All right.
You said that Trent Williams was a one-man band. You said that he was on an island by himself, that he basically was coming to the 49ers to get a bag and get paid. And I'm from the greater DC area, so I was around when Trent got drafted by Kyle and his dad. And I just thought that was one of the most egregious things that you ever said about Trent, because he is a true leader. Just look at the way that he's galvanized the roster that he's on now, and how much he's looked up to. Being one of the best guys on the field is one thing, but actually lifting the play of those around you and making people feel as though that they have that swagger as well is a whole different ball game. I feel like Trent in so many ways has helped Debo with just his attitude and his approach. I mean, we're not forgetting about Emmanuel Sanders and what he did, but I feel like just Trent is more than just a hired gun. I feel like he actually brings a lot more leadership. That's one. And I kind of feel like that's off the beaten path, but that's one of the things that I wanted to touch on. Secondly, I'm gonna get killed for this, but I don't see a win on Sunday.
Okay, that's what I want to talk about, because no one is coming on my channel this week and saying why the Niners might lose. Even I feel like, yeah, I'm picking the Niners, but I'd like someone to at least explain to me why
I don't
they
see
think the Rams are going to win. Tell me. This is what I'm interested in.
All right, so one, we got Jimmy issues. That's one.
Thank you. Yeah.
Two, I think that one of the things that we're not looking at is that Jimmy hasn't thrown a touchdown
In the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Not only has he not thrown a touchdown in the playoffs, but I feel like when you game plan around him, it puts us in a hole. And I feel like our team only has so much energy and so much pop to us until that well runs dry.
For a straight road game, how much are you going to have? Can a special team?
How much? Exactly. And I feel
Jimmy, hold on real quick. Jimmy not throwing touchdown passes. Well, that's because he's thrown 2 picks in the end zone. I mean, he's trying, but he threw a pick to Kittle. He's forcing the ball to Kittle in the red zone. That's a big problem right now.
Yeah. It is a big problem. Also, I feel like our run game, as far as a true run game, I know Debo gets the ball over 7 times. We win games. I get that. But our true run game is Elijah Mitchell, and he's barely making it through the week just to get the game days.
Exactly. And he's not exactly tearing it up in the playoffs right now. He's good, but he's not.
He's serviceable, and I give him all the.
He's good. Yeah.
I give him all the credit in the world because he's playing on fumes
for sure.
You know, you can definitely see he's not the same back that he was when we first got him. And he needs a break. Also, but defensively,
no break coming. Sorry. The break comes after defensively this game. Yeah.
Yes. And defensively, we're kind of getting let off the hook in a lot of different ways. I feel like there are teams that are not coming at us with a concerted run effort. The best thing that happened to us in the Green Bay game is Dylan goes down.
Yeah, that's true. That was a big deal. People don't talk about that.
That was a big deal.
Yeah. The Niners were having a little bit of trouble with him in the cold in that game, and he scored the only touchdown on offense on either team.
Yeah, we came back 17-0 because Sean McVay he shit the bed. Let's be real. That was a bad coaching job.
3rd and 1, you got your quarterback sacked and let the Niners get 3 points before halftime. Yeah, you definitely shit the bed. Sure. And he knows he should.
And I want us to win. This is not like I want to
cover the Super Bowl. I want to cover the Super Bowl. Yeah.
I want us to win, but I'm just seeing there's two schools of thought that are happening in this game. Mm-hmm. There's the win now philosophy, and then there's the build the future philosophy.
Right.
Playing against each other. And I think that in a vacuum, the win now got if the Rams lose this game,
catastrophic. But if the Niners lose, they're like, you know what? We made it really far with Jimmy this year. We exceeded our own expectations.
We're playing with house money.
We shouldn't have even won last week. Like Jordan Willis is
the reason. We limped into the playoffs.
Exactly. We're 3-5. What a great story.
And
here we got Trey. It's gonna be a whole.
How much of is it a difference? I know Trent Williams didn't play the last game that we played them.
Yep.
But how much of a factor is Trent really gonna be off that ankle?
I don't think he's gonna play, dog. I don't think he's gonna play.
Me neither. I don't think he's gonna play either.
No. He's a high ankle sprain. How are you gonna do that? How? I'm sorry. With no weeks of rest. Just you heard it last week. No.
I don't even like being up here right now talking to you like this, but it's just I'm a pragmatist.
Variety to the Niner fan base. I mean, even if they win, it'll be a big win. Big
Yeah, and I will gladly get blasted. I love it. I want to get blasted, but I just don't see it. And for the Rams, this is the catalyst of their entire plan. If they don't go to the Super Bowl and they lose to a team that they let into the playoffs, they lost 6 times in a row to at home.
The Niners are in the playoffs. It's their fault. It is.
Yeah,
it is though.
If they lose, man, like that could have such an indelible mark on that locker room.
Agree.
They know they can't lose this game. They cannot lose this game.
The Niners they have like a. They can. In a sense, they can. I feel you on that.
And dare I say it, we're kind of coming this a little too cocky.
That's the one thing I was talking about all week. Like Kyle needs to make sure this team is not overconfident.
I feel it. I feel like we're coming in a little too cocky. Like we feel as though that we're a team that's destined. And the moment you start thinking that you're destined, you're not.
I don't like Debo going on Twitter and defending Jimmy. Like, dude, the season is.
I don't like that either. I don't like what Jeff Garcia did.
Dude, yeah, exactly. The season isn't over, yo. I know it was a very emotional win against Green Bay, but do it again. I don't like. It feels like a little bit of an emotional letdown. Like, oh, we did it. Nah, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. Sorry.
Yeah, I like. All right, and one last, because I know I gotta go. But one last thing, there was an attitude after we beat the Rams, and remember when Kyle said, "I didn't give out a game ball."
Yeah,
I feel like nobody deserved the game ball. What we need to do is we need to keep this level of play and understand that the sense of urgency.
Game, right? Yep.
Yeah, 31-10 that game, and after this game. I saw a little bit of like a collective exhale that is dangerous for us. So if I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, and I'm gonna come out and say it. I feel like we're gonna lose on Sunday, and I feel like it's gonna be. It's like we got to go out like Lonzo in training day. We ain't just gonna lose close. I feel like they really gonna have to like put the pedal to the metal, because if you're the Rams, you need to ride this momentum into the Super Bowl. They're not gonna just try to beat us. They're gonna try to kill us.
Give me a score.
31-17.
Oh wow, it's gonna be the Arizona game all over again. Very interesting, Coach. Great call. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Thanks, man. Like 88 Niner, you next. I just want to handle these real quick. Truth says no Trent. Compton got on last week. Rams going to know how to attack McKivitz this time, plus Ambry struggles after layoff. Don't think we win also. Yeah, I mean, there's more working against the Niners than you would think. Plus, the fatigue factor is real. The overconfidence factor is real. On the other hand, the Niners own this freaking team. True Sav comedy, and the Rams know it. Jim plays like he has to look down at the joystick to make sure he's hitting the right button before he throws. Also, we got beef with Barstool Sports OG. Nah, I don't got no beef with them. I don't really watch them. I always feel he's like the kind of guy that like, it's like, did you drop the controller? Like, why is your quarterback not moving? Why did he just take the sack? Oh, you dropped the controller. Oh, your controller's unplugged. Got it. I would say Jimmy's stats versus the Rams are more important. Those are some of his best. And he's got 9 touchdowns and 7 picks against the Rams in his career. It's a lot of picks. 7 picks. Yo, thank you very much. $20. I would have answered the question if you had one. I don't ever wish injury on anyone, even Jimmy. But if he were to suffer a mid-game injury, what would your expectations of Trey be? Can he hold a lead? Can he make a mid-game comeback? Yeah, my expectations for him would be he can, hand off, not turn the ball over, and make some plays. I think he can. Yeah, I do. I think he could be a big boost in relief. Grant, we catching a dub. We won the psychological battle. We live in their head absolutely rent-free. If you are in their heads, you've already won. That's why I'm picking the Niners. I think this is ownage, an example of ownage. The Rams are like the Packers. Once they get punched in the face, they fold. Shout out to Jason's show for pointing out that we are due to blow out the Rams. Look at the pattern, 31-17 SF. I would say that, but I really don't trust the Niners offense right now. And I know a lot of people think this is going to bounce back. I don't see that. Chris, thanks. All right, let's go. 88. J-Rod, open if you want me to get you on the show. Turn your thing on. Anyway, what's up? 88.
What's going on, Grant?
Rob Martin.
Hey, get well soon, my man.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I know, but we still at least me. I don't like for me to hear that. I want everybody to
I
be
appreciate
free
it.
and clear and
I don't
get
want to
back to
jinx it
doing
either.
what
I'm
we
just trying
do.
to keep my head down and get a lot of sleep and not. Yeah, I'm good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So first, before we get started, it seems like the coach and I are like mortal enemies because we always have opposite takes.
I saw you sitting here watching, being like, "What?" I was like, "Okay, all right, he's next."
It's not that he has bad points. We're just on opposite sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah.
So with that, I'm not gonna do what I normally do. We already know the kids should be playing, so I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna give out a couple of facts. With Jimmy, our average yards are 6.8, or excuse me, no, I lied. They're about 8.5.
Mhm.
With Trey, they were up to almost 11 yards per attempt. Also, it seems like Jimmy's interceptions come force feeding the ball to Kittle. When the kid played, he threw the ball to 8 different receivers.
I like that. Good point. Yeah.
So, without further ado, I'm going to leave that alone.
The previous question was, what do you think would happen if Jimmy were to have to miss some time and Trey were to come in relief? I don't think it'd be a bad thing. I'm not wishing that.
That wouldn't be a bad thing at all.
They'd be okay.
As a matter of actually, that would be a bad thing. It would be a bad thing, but not for the reasons you think. We all want to see the kid play. He would do great. I don't have any falsities about that. My issue and what I was about to say was that this team is great. And I want to give a hand clap to the organization because there's a couple things going on right now that a few months ago didn't seem possible. We are getting ready to head to our second NFC title in 3 years. Okay, we already know that's going on. The beautiful thing about it is we got our future trained in the background with Trey Lance. Simultaneously, we were able to get Jimmy. Somehow, Jimmy was able to get us to where we are. NFC title game. I don't know how. call it God, whatever have you. Yeah. The point is, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan were able to pull a hat trick, and we'll be able to get something significant for Jimmy. I'm not saying it'll be first round, but that might be a 2 and a 3.
Hey, yo, God love him if they can. God love him if they can. I'll forever have respect for that because that's a pulling a rabbit out of a hat right there.
And with all of this swirling around, we still can get back to the Super Bowl next year. The reason is because the Shanahan system doesn't need a Super Bowl type quarterback. We need a quarterback that's not going to hurt us, which is why I said about a month or so ago that guess what? We can win the Super Bowl with Jimmy. That's up to Kyle, and it's up to our defense. So far, our defense has been playing lights out.
Hold on, I want to say something real quick. It's also to the run game and Mike McDaniel. And, the one thing that could hurt the Niners is if Mike McDaniel gets hired as the Dolphins head coach this offseason. And if they lose to the Rams tomorrow, I think this Dolphins head coaching job is going to come down to him and Harbaugh. Swear.
I got some bad news.
Dude, if the Niners lose Mike McDaniel, that's not good. That's not good.
I got bad news. We're probably losing a lot of our brain trust. You know the name Quasi Adolfo Mansa? You know that guy?
I used to stand next to him on the practice field watching. I never met him, but I know exactly. He's like my age.
He is now the Vikings GM, sir.
Yeah, he was at Stanford. He's really smart.
And so now with him being the Vikings GM,
he's a little Parag. He was the econ major.
I read that he's not a football guy. He's an analyst guy.
I bet you Parag hired him.
Yeah. I expect to do some business with them this offseason.
That's a good point.
And I expect for us to lose a lot of our brain trust in the way this offense gets done. And D'Amico we probably lose him, whether it be whether it be to the Vikings or I heard the Raiders were looking. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. The only thing that we have trust in is that so far it has proven that the Shanahan and Lynch system, so far at this current juncture, it seems like they know what they're doing. So hopefully we can replace
keep the Niners in a good spot. Their running back coach and their D-line coach. I feel like those guys are so important to what the Niners do.
Listen, I'm telling you, look in the Wink Martindale. I'm very interested in that because
but that hasn't been Kyle's pattern. Instead of bringing in old experienced guys, he brings in the guy you've never heard of that you think, oh, he's not ready for this. And Kyle's right every time. So I don't know who he is, but I'm not going to question it.
No, that's more something. That's more of a wish list because I know he knows how to handle business.
He's really good. Yep, he's really good. But he's got his own principles. You know, Kyle might want to keep whatever solid built through D'Amico. I don't know.
If they've already built a coaching tree that deep, it'd be interesting to see if they did.
I don't know who the next one up is. I don't know if there is a next one up. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like who is that guy? Who is that guy?
I don't think you promote Kosar. I think you want him doing that specific task. Linebacker coach has cancer.
Really?
Yeah, Johnny Holland, he has cancer.
Wow.
He's battled it before, but not. I don't think it would be him. Also, he groomed D'Amico in a lot of ways.
Okay.
They have. Oh, they do. You know who they have? Betcher. They got Betcher on the staff. He used to be a coordinator. He's like the linebacker coach / senior defensive assistant. It'll be him. It'll be someone that's been here. Betcher. James Betcher.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go with it because, like you say, to this point, the Shanahan Lynch situation has worked up until this point. Although it was a couple times I thought I was gonna have a freaking heart attack, and that's with the whole play the kid thing and versus Jimmy. Listen, we could have a whole nother show about that. So I'm not gonna get into it. We'll save that for the off season.
All right, man. Well, good call. Thanks for calling in, man.
Hey, man, you got it, man. I appreciate it as always.
All right, take care. All Niners says, Grant, can you do I don't mean to cut people off quick. I'm trying to get through these calls. Can you do a quick halftime show this week? Yeah, I think I can. What I'll do is I have 2 laptops. I'll have one set up over there in my other room while I'm watching the game. And as soon as halftime comes over, I'll run over here, go live for 15 minutes. We can talk. I think that's cool. I don't think I can do the whole show, though, man. The whole game. I'm not ready for that. Another time, maybe next year. What's up, Grant? Debo Mitchell are like Goku and Vegeta. Dude, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. I feel like Niners win 28-10. Rams don't have the personnel to stop the run. I know a lot of people my age watch Dragon Ball Z. Nothing against it. I just didn't watch. I didn't watch Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry. I missed it. People in there like, what do you do? I love Dragon Ball Z. Chris, thank you, man. You can ask a question, too. I'm just saying. Hold on. Chris, again, appreciate you. Hold on. All Niners says, I feel like this team loses coordinators faster than any other team. Rams lose them too. The Rams lose them quick also. Michael Miller. Sorry about last week, man. I mean, earlier this week. That was sorry.
It's okay.
How you doing, man?
Just making it, I guess. You heard what happened, didn't you?
Tell me again.
Where I lost my dad.
Oh, sorry.
Cancer.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Take this.
Okay. Vitamin C.
This.
D. Okay.
And
zinc.
Let's get it in there. There we go.
I can
and
do
zinc.
I will. All right.
It'll get rid of it. No, I don't have COVID, but my sister's I know you do. My sister's an ICU nurse.
Okay.
Works with patients and stuff.
Okay.
They give them that in the hospital. Most important thing you can take. It'll speed it up and get rid of it faster.
Great. Appreciate you. Thank you.
But the Niners are going to win it all because it's kind of hard to be an angel in the sky, and I got one up there right now.
Yep. It does seem like this is someone's pulling strings for this team, right? Like
it's somebody's doing it. My dad's up there, so
I'm not betting against this team. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Oh, well, then I was going to
divine intervention in Green Bay. That's crazy to me.
Once we win the Super Bowl, I was going to say, if you don't believe we're going to win it all, give me a 6-time Super Bowl championship hat. It's coming. We're going to win.
If they get the Bengals in the Super Bowl, it's definitely coming. If they get the Chiefs,
we're going to destroy Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
Kansas City. The only reason they did last year
because they're on the Super Bowl, and we're going to destroy them. I'm telling you, kiddo don't want that feeling again of losing when he's standing on the side of the field like he did, and just like
I've seen Jimmy beat Joe Burrow. I haven't seen Jimmy beat Patrick Mahomes. I don't know about that. We'll see. But we're not there yet.
We just did beat Cincinnati. We only won by 3.
That's what I'm saying.
But the score is going to be 38-17 Niners. Book it, mark it.
38 points.
We're gonna kick their ass this week.
Wow. Okay.
It ain't going to be close.
Hold on. They have 36 points through 2 playoff games. Now they're going to get 38.
Yeah, we've also beat earlier in the season the Rams really bad too to start
They
with.
did, man. They really, really did.
We
All right,
destroyed them the first game.
I'm
And
picking the
I'm
Niners.
telling you,
It doesn't really matter how
they
much
can
we win
taste it. You're not going to beat an angel who's got God right beside him right now. You're not going to beat him. It's going to happen. My dad's there. I told Jess,
I'm not arguing against it, man. I think he probably blocked that punt. I think he probably blocked that punt. Him and Jordan Willis together.
My UVA team ain't never won a national championship. I prayed to my grandma to give me that, and they won it that year. And I've only ever did this twice. And I'm doing it to win the Super Bowl.
Your ancestors are really interfering with mortals. Like, tell them that this is. Stop using their influence.
I'm telling you, we're going to be Super Bowl champs this year, hands down.
You heard
it here.
All right, thanks for calling in.
We're going to destroy both of them. We're going to get destroyed. We're going to destroy the next 2 games.
All right,
so,
you called it.
You have a nice day.
You too, man. You too. Scott Davidson says you need quercetin 2 for the zinc to work correctly. I don't know what that is. Thanks. I've just been sleeping a lot. So far, it's working. Chewy.
Grant, what's going on, man? How are you?
What's up, man? I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good. It's been a while since I called into the show, man.
Yeah, man. Always love when you call in. Yeah.
So basically what I want to talk about is the keys to victory, right? Like, I think when you look at who's going to win the game, you got to look at the different paths to how you can get there. And the Rams just don't have enough paths to win this game. That's the way I see it. This is what I said last week against Green Bay. You know, I wrote that in my article for Sports Illustrated. You have to be able to finish a game and win. If you look at the 2 times we played them this year, they're different games. The first one was a blowout, obviously, it was 31-10. In that game, Stafford didn't play particularly well. I think he had like 1 touchdown pass, 250 yards around there, and only Cooper Kupp had any kind of game. I think he went off for like 11 catches in that game. So in the second time around, the Rams only way to win can't run the ball. So Matthew Stafford went off 3 touchdown passes. Cooper Kupp got his catches. I think he had 9 in the game, and then they even got the tight end involved, and he had a big game. I think he had like a career high, 6 receptions, 60-something yards, and a touchdown. But they still lost the game. I mean, everything went right for them in that game. They got up 17-0. They couldn't hold the lead. Like, that was the way to beat the 49ers, and they still couldn't finish the deal. So when it comes down to like the matchup, how are they going to win? There's no way. The 49ers are going to run the ball.
No way. You say there's no way the Rams can win this game.
There's no way for them to win. Like, Week 18 was their best shot, and they still couldn't close the deal. They put the 49ers behind. The 49ers are not a come-from-behind team, right?
Okay.
Jimmy can't lead a comeback. They're not a come-from-behind team. They're not a throwing team. They still couldn't hold on. Like, they did everything right, and they still couldn't hold it. So, like, the run game, who are they going to stop? If they stop Elijah Mitchell, Debo is going to run 10.
It's impossible for the Rams to win this game.
It's impossible. I'm calling it right now. They're not going to win the game. They have no way to do it. There's no path to win.
No way. There's no path to victory. All right, man. Well, okay.
I'm calling it great. Like, I'm confident. People call it cocky. Like, 49er fans, stop being scared. This is what this team is built for. This is what this team is made to do. We bully teams. We're going to.
This team lost to Tennessee. I'm sure you picked the Niners to beat Tennessee. Everyone
picked
the Niners to beat Tennessee.
One way, Grant, to lose the game. And that's if Jimmy Garoppolo loses the game.
Thank you.
And that's
Are you kidding?
3
There's
turnovers.
No way. Of course they can lose this game. They have an arsonist.
3 turnovers, 4 turnovers. Yes. That's the only way.
Keep coming back to the Tennessee game, man. Everyone thought the Tennessee would lose. Why? No left tackle, no left guard, no right tackler. Offensive line was decimated. No Derrick Henry. I mean, no one took him seriously. They scored 20 points and won. What did they do? They didn't turn the ball over. They didn't turn the ball over. The Niners did.
One last thing.
Tennessee. Can the Rams do that? Yeah, the Rams can do that.
No. One last thing on that.
They didn't turn the ball over. 7. So they can do it. I'm not saying they will. I'm picking the Niners.
So one last point on that, Grant. Why I say there's no way. One last point. The 49ers have learned the hard way this season. They didn't have a perfect season. They didn't go down bullying everybody. They didn't go 13-3 like the other Super Bowl season. They have learned their lessons. We learned with Aaron Rodgers early in the season, you can't leave him too much time. They didn't make that mistake again. We learned because he's going to turn the ball over too many times. They've learned their lesson. Kyle will not let Jimmy lose the game, even though Jimmy's nothing special. He's nothing special, but he will not let Jimmy lose the game. They've learned the lesson the hard way this
lost
season.
the game last week if it wasn't for Jordan Willis and Talanoa Hufanga.
Yeah, but
There's
Jimmy
nothing
wasn't
you can
throwing
do if the
40
quarterback throws
times.
a pick on his 9th attempt of the game. What are you going to do? Throw 8 times? Well, yeah, he probably could do that. They did that once. Maybe they'll do that.
He only threw 19 times in week 18. Week 18 he had over 300 yards. The first time they played, he only threw the ball 19 times.
All right. Well, you said, hey, yo, what's up? What's your score? What you got? Who's going to win?
Yeah, he said, what's the score going to be?
Who's going to win?
I'll say 30-28.
30-28, close.
30-28. All right. Niners? Rams?
30-28. Niners.
You guys aren't going to the game? I thought you guys would go to the game for sure.
That's too far for us, man. Those ticket prices are just crazy right now.
It's rough, yeah.
I still don't have the credential, Grant. Eventually, I'm going to have the credential. I still don't have it.
I wish I could, man. Maybe one day I'll have that kind of pull, but I can't get anyone credentials. I'm sorry.
So, hey, I saw the caller earlier saying if you're going on halftime, Alejandra and me go on halftime every game. So,
all right, there you go.
Maybe you could just call into our show.
Yeah. All right,
and I'll have you on our show. But y'all check it out. If Grant doesn't go online at halftime, check our channel out. All right, Grant.
Cool. Yeah, definitely do that. Thanks, Chewy. Cards overrated. Bucks banged up. Easy games. Okay. If Niners do win with no Trent after beating Rams, Cowboys, Green Bay on the road, it would add to the already incredible legacy of America's underdog, Jimmy G. Dude. No. It would add to the legacy of the rest of the team. I love how the Niners win in spite of Jimmy Garoppolo, and it adds to his legacy. No. It adds to Debo's legacy. It adds to D'Amico's legacy, Kyle's legacy. Come on. As Jimmy Vollmer would say in South Park. Come on. It's like, come on. I love when he says that. I don't understand the hate outside the fan base. Why are the Niners always the underdog? Everybody asks, are going Rams confused emoji. I don't know. I picked the Niners to win. I think the Niners own the Rams. I don't really get it either. Hold on. Not your average sports kid. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man?
It's been a long time, man. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Good. Chilling.
So, I've been watching a lot of your stuff lately. Especially like I was watching your late night streams with Jesse Naylor. Okay. And I've been hearing a lot of stuff from a lot of the people you've been talking to about how we need to get the ball to Debo more.
Yeah.
And I gotta agree with that, but I think we're doing it the wrong way.
Talk to him.
So the way I'm looking at our drives, right? I've been watching the games, all of them. That Packers game, I feel like we were using Debo, how do I say, like inconsistently. There were drives that he would be used 5 to 6 times.
Right.
And then there were drives that he'd be used 1 time.
Not at all. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So those drives, he'd be like, all right, I'm ready to go. And then there was other drives where he's like, give me a break. It's freezing. Like, give me a break. I think we need to, like, keep his drives more consistent. So, like, more 3, 2, 4, like, in that range instead of, like, all 5, 6 touches. He's a great player and he needs the ball, but he needs it more consistently and less inconsistent. If that makes sense.
Also, like one thing, that 4th and 1 where they handed off to Elijah Mitchell and he got hit in the backfield. Like Elijah Mitchell's a good player, but that has to go to Debo. Has to. Are you kidding?
I don't know about you, but when I saw Elijah Mitchell, and I was like, all right, Jimmy, straight up the gut. And I was so surprised when they didn't go up the gut with Jimmy.
Hey, you're handing off to Mitchell? Why? Yeah. Don't do that again. But in the end, with the game on the line, they didn't make that mistake again.
Yeah. I mean, it was a risky call on 3rd and 7, but I think it needed to be done because
less risky than any pass involving Jimmy Garoppolo, in my opinion.
Yeah, because, like, I feel like, 1, I don't really trust my season in Jimmy's hands. And 2, it's like Debo always has a shot of breaking one.
It's true.
I know it's a run, and it's like you're not really likely for, say, 7 yards or so. But, like, he always has a shot of going 25 yards or 30 yards.
Yeah, he does. He absolutely does. Yeah. All right. Well, I like your plan to sort of pace Deebo Samuel. Pace him. Don't just give him 5 on one drive, none on the other. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in. All right, man.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right. Grant loves underdog Jimmy G, LFG. All right, cool. Ethan, what's popping, man?
Oh, what's up, Grant? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing? You got the Rona?
I did like 2 weeks ago. So
okay. How you feel now?
I mean, it's a little weird. Like my girlfriend had it, she lost like her taste and smell for a bit, but then it came back. So I don't know. I feel like it's just different for everyone.
Definitely.
But I guess okay. So the first thing I want to talk about, like, I don't know, this whole season has been pretty weird, and like, with Jimmy, like as of recent, dude, like I just want to say, like, this is probably the worst I've ever seen him play, and it's just amazing to me how this team is still like winning, how they're in the championship, and this is the worst I've seen Jimmy play, and it's just crazy to me. And I think, you know, it's a big step for Kyle, because early in the season, like I was one of the people calling for his head because I was like, dude, what are you doing? And now like he's on his game, and I hope that continues going forward. Trey, you know, like I hope when he gets Trey, it doesn't turn into this, he overthinks it, you know, like how he does in other little situations in the game. But yeah, I don't know. Like I guess I kind of just want to come up here and just talk like about the whole season, like in general. Just it's been a wild ride.
It has.
And like as far as with Deebo, like, dude, that dude needs offensive player of the year. He needs MVP or something. Like, and the whole media attention on the Niners, like none of them watched the games. I feel like if they did, like Deebo's got that in the bag because he's on another
Part
level.
of the reason I think Deebo likes Jimmy so much is that Deebo's the star. Like Jimmy is the franchise, he's the quarterback, but everyone knows he's not the star of the team, even though fans and teammates support him. He's like a highly paid Taylor Heineke. He allows everyone else to be the star. So Deebo's the MVP. Bosa's the MVP. You know, I think Kittle. I think players like that.
Like at this point, it can only be the only reason that these players like. And this is something I was thinking too. Like I have the feeling that players, just in the league in general, have more respect for Jimmy than like media or fans do. And I think it goes into the fact that like
I'm not for his
he brings these intangibles, he brings this leadership, and guys want to play
he's not
for
a
him.
diva like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's probably nice to everyone. He's nice to coaches, players, people like him, as opposed to Rodgers. I don't know how many people like Rodgers.
I forgot which player said this, but they were basically saying, it was on the Niners, they were basically saying like this is a team sport, and they view it as like, because like when they don't win, it's not because Jimmy didn't make this one throw here and there. It's because the whole team didn't perform as well. So they don't view it as like it's just Jimmy's fault. He almost threw the game away. Like, you know what I mean?
So it's really easy to say that after wins, though. Let's see what happens if they lose.
Yeah, and I think that's why like it makes it really hard to go to Trey too, because like how hard would this team really play if they knew that they were playing for like a rookie that they don't really know. They don't know that his abilities or what he can do. And I don't know. I feel like either like the only way it could have gone either bad or it would have gone really good, because they would have seen that he can run this offense. He can play in this league. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to talk real quick. I didn't really have much to say, but it was good seeing you, man.
Good to see you too, man.
I came on here a while ago and I told you Jimmy to Cleveland, and you laughed at me. I remember this. And then recently I've been seeing you talk about Jimmy to Cleveland is possibly a thing. So I'm just saying.
All right, man. He ain't in Cleveland yet, though, Ethan. Have a good one.
All right, have a good one, man. Get better, Grant.
Yeah. I was talking to my wife, and she was like, so what's the Cohn phone like? I'm like, okay, so basically, dudes call me up, and they're like, man, I've been saying since June, I'm the only one who said XYZ. And she's like, for real? I'm like, yes, I thought when I first started doing it, when people calling in and asking me questions about stuff, nah. It's just dudes like, yo, first of all, here's what I think. Second of all, I've been said this. Third of all, no one gives me any respect. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to. It's your time. Talk, yo. Talk. Hold on, Grant. Hold on. What I want to say was before that was, Grant, when are you gonna improve your studio? Get yourself a solid setup. I still live in a 1-bedroom apartment. But after this season ends, my wife and I are going to be looking for a house. We're going to make a big upgrade this year. So the house will come with an office that I will turn into a studio. I'm going to be upgrading, hopefully by next season, for sure. Pharaoh says, Grant, you have this Kurt Boswell thing going on. Mondo Sportsman, run with it. I have no idea who Kurt Boswell is. Who? Kurt Boswell. Who's to say he doesn't have a Grant Cohn thing going on? Who's to say, Grant, you have something on your nose? I do? Oh. I don't think I do. That was embarrassing. Hold on. Okay, we're up. AK.
What up, G?
49er.
What's up, man? First off, I want to, wish you a very speedy recovery.
Thanks, man. I feel like I'm recovered already.
Perfect. So one of the things I wanted to bring, first thing I wanted to talk about is you had wondered why we are an underdog. So I can give you a little insight into that.
Okay.
As someone who bets on football.
Okay.
So when Vegas sets the lines, it's not how much they think a team is going to win by. It's based on public perception.
Right.
So when people think of the Rams, they think of, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, this so-called stacked team.
Matthew Stafford.
And they think that Matthew Stafford. I'm sorry?
When you think of the Niners, you think of Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then also, so Vegas takes into account public perception. In other words, Vegas wants 50-50 bets because they make money off the profits.
And people a lot of time bet heavily on those LA teams, right? Because it's close to Vegas.
Exactly. And people bet heavily on favorites as well. So they know that they can shade bettors by making the Rams a favorite.
Yes, that's right. Good point.
That's one thing. Number two, keys to the game. Kyle needs to tone back on the aggressiveness. Meaning, our defense is good enough to keep us in this game. Our defense is good enough to hold the Lambs. That's my name, the Lambs.
Oh,
sorry,
they're
LA.
Shambles that you said that.
Hey, I'm from LA, live in Atlanta, and I still call them the Lambs.
McVay is crying right now. He's watching the show crying. How could you say that? Okay.
But anyways, we can hold them to 14 points, 14 to 17 points.
I think so too.
Kyle need to tell Jimmy, hey, do not throw it more than 10 yards because that's when you get in trouble. Look what happened in Green Bay. Interception. Yeah. Like, Kyle need to tell Jimmy, hey, it's okay to settle for a field goal.
Throw the ball away.
Throw it away. It's okay to take 3.
Yeah, throw it away.
Because think about it like this. If he didn't throw that interception, that's 3 points right there. And we were stopping that Packer team anyways. And it wouldn't have been so much drama.
Exactly. Yep.
So,
agreed.
In other words, he needed to be like, don't be afraid to take the field goal. Tell Jimmy, hey, don't be afraid to take 3. Don't be afraid to punt the ball deep because our defense is going to
be the reason you win this game because you're not. Just don't be the reason they lose.
Thank you. And then Debo needs to touch the ball at least 15 times.
Don't turn the ball over for the first time in a month. Don't do it.
No, don't do it.
Stop.
And
stop turning the ball over.
Give it to Debo.
A great run game, a great defense. You don't need to stop being aggressive. Don't turn the ball over.
Exactly.
Damn, man. I'm just like, why is this so hard for Jimmy? It's not about you, Jimmy. Stop turning the ball over.
And last but not least, 15 touches for Debo minimum.
Minimum. All right, man. Good to see you.
Hey, get well soon, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Chris, thank you. Brown Liquor Baron says, can someone get David Lombardi? Oh, man, you can't. I got to really screen these. Gammon says Grant's gaffes, picking anyone over Bosa. Yeah. Trying to nail Kittle's extension down to the penny. That was definitely a mistake because I had everything else right. Claiming Cliff's Kingsbury Cars win Super Bowl. Ha, ha, ha. That's true. I didn't actually say they would win the Super Bowl. I think I said they were going to the Super Bowl and they would lose to the Chiefs. I'll have to check that. We have to check that. But I never said Cliff was good. And they were 8-2 with Hopkins healthy. What would the Niners be right now if Debo got hurt like Hopkins did? I'm just saying. It was the first time Hopkins ever got hurt and missed significant time in his career. I'm just saying, if Ayuk, Kittle, and Jennings catch those passes, it opens up. Run game early. Niners win easy. And Jimmy's rating is completely different, but haters will keep blaming only him. Locker room knows truth. I don't know about that. I mean, if Kittle catches that ball, they probably kick a field goal. Or maybe Jimmy, forces a pass to Kittle in the red zone and throws an interception. Like, there was no indication that the Niners were ever going to score a touchdown on offense in that game. That defense was phenomenal of Green Bay. As good as the Niners defense played, Green Bay's was better. Kenny Clark, no one could block him. Those two defensive ends, those outside linebackers, no one could block him. Campbell in the middle, really good. So I'm not sure the Niners would have scored. They might have had a couple more field goals, but I don't know about that, bro. Truth over here. Give me $10 for some of that truth. All right, man. I know you got some. What's up?
What's up, Grant, man? Let me tell you. First of all, usually you get to me pretty quick, and I know I'm not complaining. I know you got a lot of people, but you're being an enabler today. You know, day drinking. Shout out to Grant Pete.
Hey, your connection's a little messed up though. I want to make sure this is good because I think you're gonna say something juicy. Okay, I
Hold
think
on.
we're good.
Are we good?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on 5G. Sorry, man.
All good. All right.
All right. So, first of all, shout out to that RDB Nick with that freestyle. I went and followed him on Twitter. If you're a true Niner fan, go follow him. Go follow that dude. You know, show him some support because that's tough to do with this whole crowd.
That was cool. I would never do that.
Yeah, that's tough to do. Like, I can freestyle. I would never do it on your show because I would just be in fear of messing up.
Too many people watching.
Exactly. So, Grant, I had a little bit of a epiphany of why Jimmy G is starting. Okay. So I'm a basketball player. I never played football, you know, like as far as organized, you know, just only playground yard or anything, but I'm a basketball player. So, and I'm a point guard. So I kind of think of that a little bit like being a QB, where you're responsible, making sure everybody gets to their right positions. You know what I mean? You're the coach on the field.
Yeah.
I went to a high school game, watch Satellite, who's having a great season this year. So shout out Scorpions, if anybody's out here watching them. But they have pretty much a team of seniors and a point guard that's a senior that's having a great season.
Yeah.
And they got nobody behind them. Like, there's no backup behind them. I watched the JV game beforehand. They got a junior that's a point guard on there that should be junior backing up this point guard. And I was wondering why. And the coach basically, or people were telling me the coach doesn't like to have under freshmen or underage, as far as, or what do you call it in high school, lower class?
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever it is. He doesn't like to have them.
Underclassmen?
Yeah, underclassmen.
Something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like to have them on the team. And what I was just thinking about, I was like, well, basically, when you have this kid start for you next year, you might as well have a freshman start in for you, because he's going to be learning the offense and everything else for the first time, performing it for the first time.
Right.
When I played,
and like making it real for the first time. It's not just theoretical. It's not just practice and meetings. It's now you're doing it. Yeah.
Exactly. So I want to shout out my Falcons that I play for. We're state champions, you know, my junior year. I got moved up when I was a freshman, and the other guys, they were sophomores by that time. So by the time they were seniors, I was a junior playing. We knew the offense in and out. You know what I mean? We knew every option. If the defense gave us a look, we knew how to counter it. You know what I mean? And we were all cohesive.
But what you're saying, though, is like basically like some coaches just don't want to hand things to young guys. It sends the wrong message.
I think a little bit more than that. I think because Jimmy G has been in this offense, it allows Kyle Shanahan to improvise on the offense, be able to add little nuances here and there.
All things they didn't practice that week.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. With Trey Lance, it would be the first time, like, he's still learning the playbook. He would still be, and I think that's a limitation, not really for Jimmy G, but for Kyle. It's a limitation that he can't do as far as the offense, and that's the reason why I believe that he's sorry. That's just my synopsis.
Because the way I look at it is like Jimmy limits the offense in a lot of ways, but I'm sure there are other ways that Trey does as well. Jimmy's skill set limits the offense. Maybe Trey's lack. And you know how Kyle feels? He really feels that until you've been in his offense for 12 months or 2 years, that you're not even really capable. He never, I mean, I think from his perspective, he never gave him a shot. And I don't think he ever thought Jimmy could do what Jimmy did in 2017. He didn't want Jimmy to play in 2017. Jimmy got in the field and just improvised his way to a 5-0 record. And I think Kyle was extremely surprised. All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Appreciate your time, man.
For sure. Later. You say you're not a fan. Yeah, you are. I'm not. If the Niners lose this weekend, watch my post-game instant reaction and tell me if you think I was rooting for him. Kevin Romero, thank you. Just saying. I can find pleasure in some dark moments for Niner fans. You give Kittle credit for all of Jim's yards because of Yak, but you don't think he would have beat one dude if he catches that pass? Come on, bro. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure that would have been a touchdown. Also, it wasn't an amazing throw. It was a wide open schemed play by Kyle Shanahan that, yeah, Jimmy delivered. Trey would have delivered. Kittle should have caught it, but I don't think that Jimmy played that well. In fact, I thought he was freaking awful in Green Bay. Sorry. Thoughts on Jeff Garcia's take? Was it sexist or not? I think it was definitely sexist. I understand players feeling like it's hard to take criticism from media people, but hey, man, that's the world. That's the reason that Jeff Garcia made millions is because of the media. And if he didn't want the media talking about him, then he could have stayed in Canada and played in the CFL. But no, he came to the NFL, and that's part of it. And when athletes say you should have to be a quarterback in the NFL to analyze it, that's really not a particularly bright thing to say. And then to take it the next step and say that, make it about her being a woman is bad, really, really, really bad. Remember Damon Bruce did something like that 10 years ago, and everyone said he was and is. And so is I really love Garcia. It's too bad that he went on the radio and didn't say, I didn't mean for it to come out like this. I apologize. No, he just doubled down. It's really unfortunate because I really like Jeff Garcia. I've interviewed him many times. He was very nice to me. Well, not going to call him anymore. Jimmy G knows exactly what he has to do. He knows. Oh, yeah, he knows what he has to do. Doesn't mean he can do it. Chris, thank you. Jennings is the next John Taylor. He's an absolute sleeper. Okay, interesting. Let's reset. We're forgetting Niners are all overall equally as talented as Rams with a better defense. Perfect physical matchup for Rams with a psychological advantage and home field Lil Levi's advantage. Niners. I'm picking the Niners. But again, Jimmy Garoppolo has to give you pause, right? Chris, you just keep giving me $1. I appreciate it, but you can ask me a question too. Louis Riddick picked the Niners because they are the most physical team and have been. The Rams know the Niners game plan. It doesn't matter since they're soft. That's why I'm picking the Niners. I don't really think there's much. That's why I'm picking the Niners. Chris, thanks again. Feel like we're testing our luck beating LAR 7 times in a row. And this game got me sweating more than Dallas and Green Bay. I would have rather played Tampa Bay. Thoughts? No. I don't think you would have rather played Tampa Bay. I don't. I think Tampa Bay has a much better run defense. They got Vita Vea in the middle. No. Levante David. No. This is a much better matchup for the 49ers, in my opinion. What's up, Jose?
Hey, Grant. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I hope you get better, by the way, with COVID and whatnot.
Thank you for wearing your mask, because I could get you. I
got it on because I'm inside the building. You know what I mean? Just gotta.
I feel you.
But I just wanted to say I think it's actually an impressive season, no matter how it goes, considering that we were at 1.3-5. And then we're now back in the NFC Championship for 2 out of the last 3 years. Who knows what could happen last year if all those injuries didn't happen and COVID didn't happen. So I don't know. I think that's a pretty interesting revolution in itself that we're back here in this game and we beat some good teams along the way. The number 1 offense in the league. We beat the number one ranked team in the league for most of the year in Green Bay. I don't know, man. I think this is the type of team that just has the things going its way, like the 2011 Giants, 2012 Ravens, things just go in your favor sometimes. Like having to beat Green Bay on a blocked punt and a blocked field goal, it just kind of seems like it has that vibe.
So here's my reservation here. I feel like God is messing with Niner fans. And I'm not necessarily religious or faithful, but this is making me question things because I feel like it's a little bit like the Titans when we were kids. So the Titans got that second life where they had that Music City miracle. It never should have happened. It was probably a forward pass. Anyway, they get all the way to the Super Bowl. They get all the way to the 1 yard line and lose. And I feel like God was really, really, or maybe it wasn't God. Whoever was the football God was being very sadistic. He was like, you know what, Tennessee fans, you're going to have to get your emotions all wrapped up in this and then have to have a heartbreak. And I hope that the football guys aren't setting Niner fans up for a heartbreak because I think they could have handled losing in Green Bay. But the fact that they've won in such an improbable way and they're going to go, I mean, if they lose again, with 6 minutes left like they did 2 years ago, I just don't think Niner fans can take it. I think that would be just too much. So I hope the football guys don't have that in store for them. That's just cruel. It's not fair. How much can one fan base take?
I agree with you 100%. I don't know if I could take another Super Bowl loss. Yeah, that'll be insane. And another thing too is I think that's very interesting is how everybody on our team is supposedly going to leave. Like D'Amico Ryans had the interview with Minnesota. You got Mike McDaniel, who's supposedly going to be the next Dolphins head coach. You got Adam Peters, who was almost going to be the Giants GM, but they ended up hiring the guy from Buffalo. So what I think needs to happen, though, to be honest, is Jed York and everybody in that office just needs to put John Lynch in that VP or president role, kind of like John Elway is in Denver, and you just need to make Adam Peters the GM at this point, because Adam Peters has kind of been the known guy to have all of our best players on the team that are been drafted by the Niners. You know, Fred Warner, George Kittle, and those guys. Those have all been considered Adam Peters guys. So I hope they do the right thing and they make Adam Peters the guy, and then John Lynch can kind of just go into that presidential type role in the front office.
I feel you. It might happen too. It might.
I'm just really excited, man. I really hope we win these next 2 games. I would really love us to see us win a Super Bowl for once. In my lifetime, at least. I wasn't alive yet when we won those other 5, so hopefully get this dub.
Well, hopefully they do it for you, man. All right, Jose, I gotta take some more calls though.
All righty, man. Have a nice weekend.
For sure. Josh, what's up, Josh?
What's up, Grant? Good to see you, man. It's been a while. Sorry, life's been kind of crazy, but
life's
good to be back,
man. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're doing well with COVID, by the way. My whole family and my wife's whole family got it 2 days before Christmas. So it was like the worst Christmas ever. But anyways, I got 3 questions for you that I think we could go through real quick. First one is this: who's going to have more sacks, Aaron Donald or Nick Bosa?
Bosa. It seems like the Niners seem to pretty much avoid Donald every time, somehow.
Yep.
Yep.
I would agree with that. Here's my one caveat is if Trent doesn't play, which I think he's going to play, it seems like there's going to be, I mean, he's got to be really bad to not play. If he doesn't play, I think that they're going to find a way to exploit that. And I think that could be an issue. And if he doesn't play, Aaron Donald could have more sacks, but I agree. I think if he does play, Nick will have more. Okay. Next one. I think you like this one. More picks. Jimmy GQ or Matty Stafford?
It's a tough one. I picked the Niners to win 17-13. I think it'll be even.
Yeah.
That's like, I think it'll be even. What?
I think it's going to be Matthew, and this is the only reason why.
Why?
I think Jimmy, it's going to be like the NFC Championship when we played Green Bay. I think he's going to get 10 to 15 passes this game. I think that Kyle is going to take the game out of Jimmy's hands, and we're going to pound the rock. We're going to have 40 carries, and I think because of that, he's not going to throw an interception. The only way he's going to throw an interception if he does the same things last time. I literally called it when it happened that play. The last time we played the Rams, I saw George in the slot. I saw Jalen covering him, and I said, he's going to force it to George. It's going to be an interception, and it happened. So if he does something stupid like that where he forces it to Kittle, because it almost seems like every single time Kittle is the number one option. He just predetermines, I'm going to throw it to him regardless
I like the matchup.
I
like the matchup. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like,
interception.
I'm going to get it. He's great. But also, if he's completely covered by 2 people or covered very well by Jalen Ramsey.
Go to Brandon Ayuk for crying out loud.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be open.
Just because you airmailed him in Dallas doesn't mean that you got to stop going to him.
Yep. So I say
the relationship between Ayuk and Jimmy is so weird.
Yeah. Stafford's going to throw 1 or 2. And I say Jimmy is going to throw 0 for the first time in this playoffs.
Wow, that's
it's a bold prediction. It's a bold prediction. But I think that's what's going to,
what do you think the final score is going to be?
Not screwing it up.
What do you think
Final score, I say 24-21. I think the Rams are going to be up 14-7 at halftime. We're going to come back and get all the way to 24 with a field goal. Robbie Gold, his leg is good as gold. He's going to get another game-winning field goal, 24-21. That's my prediction.
You called it. Thanks, Josh.
Called it. You heard it here first.
All right, man.
Good to see you
East
again.
Hill's finest. Peace. Later.
That's right.
Deuces TV says Jimmy, despite his shortfalls, has shown a certain high degree of clutchness this year. Long distance third downs and spots where we need to drive and score quickly or we lose. Jimmy showed up. Third down percentage. I disagree. He couldn't do a quarterback sneak with the game on the line in Dallas. In the Super Bowl, he had a wide open Emmanuel Sanders for the win and missed him. With third and 7 with the game on the line in Green Bay, they ran the ball. On 3rd and 9 with the game on the line in Dallas, they ran the ball. he might be clutch, but he hasn't shown it in the playoffs yet. His throw to Debo and Kittle on the final drive was cool, but they were wide open and they were short. That was Kyle's clutchness. Man, my question for all these people who are trying to give Jimmy Garoppolo props, like we don't know exactly who he is. Do you want him back next year? And do you think any team is looking at Debo, looking at Jimmy like, oh man, I was totally wrong about this guy. Let's forget everything we thought we knew about Jimmy and reassess from. I don't think any team. Do you? Recipe for success: Jimmy plays average with no turnovers, and we force at least one. Do that, and we win. Bang bang, Niner game. Yeah, that's how the Niners win. True. Jamal Smalls. Thank you. Truth. Garcia went too far with personal attack, but really don't think he had sexist intentions. Said these people with a platform, not women, lame PC police. All right, man, then go on the radio and say that. All he had to say. He all he could have been is like, look, I never meant to say that just because he's a woman, like that is totally being misconstrued. Say that. But no, he's like, he totally doubled down. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was right, but I thought what he said was whack. Whack. Does negative Jimmy Garoppolo coverage change Kyle's game plan? No, I don't think Kyle cares about the coverage. Kiwa, thank you. All right. Eli, you ready? I can't see your face. Eli Mitchell, you ready? We good? All right, let's do this, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I have some over and under questions for you, Grant.
Okay.
Okay, Jimmy Garoppolo, 2 picks, over or under?
Under.
I have over.
Oh!
I think Jimmy Garoppolo is gonna go. He's gonna lose it.
Oh no.
He can't play under pressure. You've seen it in all of his playoff games he's ever played in.
Thank you.
He's gonna.
I'm with you.
He's gonna throw.
You think this is gonna be You think this is gonna be Tennessee all over again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Oof. Where are you calling from?
I'm in Canada.
How old are you to be this cynical?
13.
13. Man, people grow up quick in Canada, man. That's crazy. I know I'm with you on that. I think I can't argue with it. I can't argue with I picked the Niners to win this game, but if you were to say, well, why do you feel so confident Jimmy won't just don't give it away like he did in Tennessee? My answer is, all right, you got me. You got me. I'm not particularly confident.
My next
one.
Well,
you're gonna have to have a big game, Eli. You're gonna have to take the ball out of Jimmy's hands. You're gonna have to really, really dig deep. Do you got it? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I have Elijah Mitchell going for 100 yards. What do you have? Over or under?
Over.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Debo Samuel, 12 touches, over or under?
Over.
I have him going under. I think Kyle Shanahan he's going to fall out like he did in the Super Bowl a few years ago, and like he did in the Falcons vs. Patriots Super Bowl. I don't remember what year that is, but he did.
Yeah. Okay.
My last one before I put a prediction, I have defense, 5 sacks, over or under?
I'm going to say under. I think the Rams are going to try to run the ball a little bit more in this game. I think they understand that getting Matthew Stafford sacked 5 times in Week 18 was a contributing factor to their loss, and they're going to try to run the ball even though they're not going to be very good at it. Less under.
Yeah, I have under too.
Okay.
I think just what you said, that they're going to run the ball a lot with Cam Akers.
Yeah.
All those
now
people.
he'll fumble probably because that's what he does. All right, give me a score.
I have the 49ers winning in a low-scoring game, 21-17.
Man, I thought you said they were going to lose.
Huh?
I thought you said they're going to lose.
There's like 2 different things. I either have Jimmy Garoppolo,
you got Jimmy on one shoulder to being like, I'm going to lose the game. And then you got the Niners on the other shoulder and be like, no, don't worry about Jimmy. We got this. I feel you. That's why I'm picking the Niners too.
I'm going to go with the Niners because I think Debo Samuel could take us out of the trenches.
I feel you, man. Thank you, Eli, for calling. I also think you're going to have a huge game. Don't discount your own capabilities here. All right? Go have a great day in Canada.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Grant.
For sure. I love how worldwide the Niner fan base is crazy. J-Rod, what's up, man? Just chilling on the ground. Got a nice rug. I bet it pulls the room together. I bet it ties the whole thing together.
Nah, this is my girls. It's whatever, you know.
What up, J-Ray? What's up?
Not much. What about you?
I'm just sitting in my bedroom, looking at my laptop.
Got a nice little setup, I see.
You know how I do. It's real low, you know. It's all good. One day it'll be better, but I like it.
All right, so
Chill
I
in
have
my
a
bedroom.
question. Do you think Jimmy will do good, like at all?
No.
No.
He's hurt. He's played 4 bad games in a row, in my opinion. Ever since Tennessee, he's been really struggling. And I think what he's saying is like, what do you expect? I'm hurt and I'm being brave, and Kyle wants me to play. So here we go. I don't know. If he like all of a sudden bounces back, then I'd be like, first of all, you were never hurt. That was you were joking. Or wow, you're just magical. So I don't expect him. No.
I think he got some of that Tom Brady pixie dust.
No.
But
maybe, but no.
I think it's funny how a lot of people defend him on Twitter. A lot of people are saying that if Kittle caught that pass, it would have been an easy touchdown. If Jennings caught the pass, it would have been a huge gain. Just like
the way you defend Jimmy is like he had a good throw here. He had a good throw there. It's like saying like, well, the defense gave up 40 points, but they had a really nice play right here. What are you talking? Like only a quarterback, only Jimmy could have 58 minutes of poor play and a couple of good throws, 3 or 4 plays, and people be like, well, they don't win without this. It's like,
yeah, it's like they ignore.
Maybe the game wouldn't have been so freaking close if he hadn't played poorly for 58 minutes. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's like they ignore the whole game and then one good driver, like a couple passes, and they act like, oh,
what other
it's the
player
main
can
reason.
do that? Like Tom Compton can't play bad for 58 minutes and then make one block at the end and be like, well, he actually was the reason they won because that one block. It's like, no, I'm sorry. He was awful in this game. That's the same. That should be the same standard for every player. But quarterback Jimmy's different. Now, if it's Trey, he's got to be on his P's and Q's the whole game. But if it's Jimmy, he just has to get it together for one drive at the end. And if the Niners win, somehow it was because of him. Somehow.
Yeah.
No matter
I mean, a lot of people go back to the Saints game from 2019. It's like that happened 3 years ago. Like ever since that game,
one time. It was one game in his career. He's had 52 starts. One time. Wow. He did it once. Hey, you give him another 52 starts, he might do it again. Oh, I lost him.
Can you hear me?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Did you hear about the Saints stuff?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, like ever since that game, he hasn't performed at least like to that level. And what's funny is Emmanuel Sanders threw a touchdown in that game too. It's not like he threw all of them, you know?
Yeah. Yup. All right, J-Rod, you need to get off the ground, man. You got to get your day started.
I'm on the bed.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'll see you around, man. Say what's up to your family for me. I don't know why I said that. Okay, hold on. Deuces TV says, what are you going to say if Jimmy wins us this game? If Jimmy wins the game in the NFC Championship, I will give him credit. He hasn't done that. He hasn't won any games in the playoffs in his career. You seem to forget that he did win us a few big games this year. He did, and I gave him credit when he played well, you know, in Jacksonville or against the Rams. I did give him, or against Atlanta. I feel you never give him credit. I mean, I'll give him credit if he deserves credit. If he gets like a good grade, a good quarterback rating, does something on his own. Jaden, what's up? Oh, you're muted. I hear you now. I hear you now.
What about now?
You're almost
What about
there.
now?
All right, there you go.
You can hear me? All right. The
Yep,
headphones aren't working. RIP. I wanted the headphones to work because I
RIP.
barely hear you.
All right, man.
Okay, so I wanted to talk Jimmy first of all.
Okay.
How many yards do you think he's going to throw for?
It's 175.
175? That equals a pick, my guy. I don't think he can throw for 150 plus without throwing a pick.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
I don't think he will lose us the game.
What did he throw for in the NFC Championship last time? 88? I think it was 88.
What was it?
I think it was 88 yards he threw for in the NFC
I think it was like 88, maybe
Yeah.
barely 100.
Yeah. No, I don't think it was 100. No, 88.
Yeah, something like that. So if he throws an interception, I think it will probably be like towards our touchdown end zone. So we'll pin him back deep, and it'll end up going in our favor because it'll run clock out. We'll get the ball back. We'll run the ball with Elijah Mitchell, go down and score, get the game.
Damn, I love it. I love it.
Okay.
What else you predicted? Give me another prediction. One more.
Okay, one more prediction.
Yeah.
Debo has 115 plus yards.
Ooh, I like that. That sounds like
Total.
a recipe for and now give me a score. Now give me a score.
Score?
Yeah.
Okay, so last time I predicted that Ravi Gold would win it for us whenever I was talking to my brother.
Okay.
So I'm going to say 20-17, Niners coming clutch with a Ravi Gold field goal.
You heard it here first. Jaden, thank you very much.
No problem.
All right, man. See ya. I'm gonna keep this going a little bit longer. It used to be if I did this show for an hour and a half, I would get through everyone in the line and everyone would be happy. There are still 12 people waiting. So here's the thing with the new at a certain point, I'm gonna have to cut it off and people are gonna be upset. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make everyone's dreams come true. I'm like a magician at a birthday party trying to make everyone a balloon animal. And I'm trying to, but I can't anymore. So at a certain point, I'm gonna have, and you just gotta not be mad at me. I'll do it again. And if I see you waiting, I'll get you next time. Brady, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Grant?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. Are you a witch?
I don't think so. What happened? What'd I do?
No, you put it out there in the air. You said are the Giants are the 49ers the 09 Giants? Was it that the run?
11 Giants. The 11. All of
The
a sudden,
11.
they kind of look like they are 6 seed going for it. Yep.
Dude, you're like 11 for 11.
And the Giants made it to the Super Bowl that year. Why? Special teams, right? They were gonna lose in the NFC Championship game, but Kyle Williams was like, "Hold on. I think this is the Giants' year."
That's
And
right.
boom,
That's right.
the special teams was the reason the Giants won the Super Bowl that year. So maybe their Niners are gonna win it.
I don't know, man. But I just wanted to drop a couple things. I'm getting it from my family, watching it. People love Jimmy G, bro. It's his looks, though. That's all they say. They just like. So I got a deal going. I gotta buy an authentic Jimmy G jersey if they win the Super Bowl, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Cause I'm getting all the hate. I'm voicing your opinions. I'm like,
Do you have to wear it? Do you have to wear it?
I have to wear it and then try to go get his autograph. That's the deal I made.
All right, well, good luck. I'm so sorry.
So I'm trying to, but watching but I'm like, I'm watching the Chiefs Bills games with my family. Like, do you see this? Do you see what these guys are doing?
And then Josh Allen losing, they're like, see, if they had Jimmy Garoppolo, they would have won.
I don't get it, man. I don't know what people are watching, man, when they watch these games. But I said, okay, Rams. My prediction for the Rams is Jimmy G, 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. I'm gonna just be a believer, man. I'm gonna put my Grant Cohn thoughts to the side and
get into existence, Freddie. I'm trying to cover a Super Bowl, man. And then what I'm really trying to do is I don't want the Niners season to end and I'm not there. That's what I'm really upset about. They might lose on Sunday and I'm not gonna be there to be like, Kyle, what happened?
I know, man. I was like, damn, that I felt bad for you, man. I'm in LA. I was like, I'm gonna go shake Grant Cohn's hand.
No one's shaking my hand anytime soon, man. All right, Freddie.
All right, thank you.
All right, for sure. Jerry, what's up?
What's up, Grant?
How you doing?
Got a question. So what is the worst performance that Jimmy Garoppolo can give, but the 49ers still win?
That's a good question. I mean, he turned the ball over 2 times against the Rams and they won 3 weeks ago. So maybe 2 turnovers. It seems like the Niners defense and special teams are forcing so many turnovers that they can offset multiple Jimmy Garoppolo boneheaded decisions. I don't know. Maybe 2. Maybe 2.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking that the Rams are going to prioritize not fumbling and throwing a pick this time because that's the only way you beat the Niners. But I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
Sorry.
You think the kid will play?
No, I don't.
Tough
And if
stuff.
they lose and the kid doesn't play, I wish I could be in the post-game press conference and be like, Kyle, you thought I forget? Thought I forget about the kid? But I'm not going to be there, and no one's going to ask them. Anyway, they're probably going to win. Probably.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Anything else?
Yeah, well, it's the 75th season, so wish we don't lose in the playoffs and go all the way. So
True. All right, man. Nice.
Yeah.
I like that Jerry Rice jersey, man. It's fly.
thank you. Oh, very last. Pump fake Jimmy for the good luck. Let's get it.
Yeah. All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Peace. Brady just retired via Jeff Tarleton. Are you serious? Hold on. He retired? What a quitter, man. 45 years old and you retired? Wow. Quitter. Only 45? Man, no. He just had no passion for the game, clearly. Just clearly. What's up, man? Tom Brady, done. Retired. Oh, you're muted. Press something. Call back in. Sometimes that happens. It's not your fault. Call back in. I'll get you. I'll kick him out so he can call back in. Boom. Valeo's finest.
What's up, Grant?
Inside player. What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, hey, I just heard the news about Tom Brady. You know, he got that split lip, and that's all it took, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man, but hey, there's so much juice behind this game, man. The NFC Championship with the NFC West. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's we got, the Rams organization running the Ticketmaster. We got Daniel Brunskill, running up on Donald. The wives are running to the podcast. There's just a lot of running, man. It feels like, the sea of red is coming down there thick. And it's just a beautiful thing. Who would have thought in this wild of a season that we would be in this position? Even in the beginning of the year, that was expectations, was to make it to the Super Bowl. But just the way that we've done it, it's been amazing, man. And I'm so juiced up. I just had two questions. What do you think the factor of Cohn Williams being back? How do you think that's going to make a factor on Cooper Kupp?
I mean, it couldn't hurt, right? Because the Niners kind of got burned by Cooper Kupp this year, both times. Now he got K1 the first time too. I want to look up Cooper Kupp's numbers against the Niners this year.
So he had
a
11.
previous caller said you can't really shut down Kupp, but you can shut down everyone else, which is kind of interesting. Like, hold on. So he went up 7 catches, 118 yards, and a touchdown week 18, and then week 10 he had 11 catches, 122 yards, and no touchdown.
You see,
I think what's most important is don't give up the touchdown. He's going to get his yards and his catches. I don't think there's much you can do about it.
Yeah, I think the last game we had versus him, though, he was converting a lot of third downs. What he was doing was helping them score points. The first matchup, I feel like a lot of those things weren't resulting into points. It was more, if I remember right, it was more garbage time. And then, K1 almost had that buttception.
Garbage time started in the second quarter of the first game, the way I remember it.
Yeah.
That game was over real quick. So don't play like that anymore.
Absolutely. So, sometimes stats, kind of go out the window when it comes to the the score and what am I trying to say? The outcome of the game. I feel like, I feel like K1 is a lot more shifty, and he's just going to play him a lot better on third downs. And the other major thing that I was thinking about was just our experience as a whole entire team of being there before. How much of a factor do you think that's going to play into it as far as like Matthew Stafford? This is kind of his first rodeo and whatnot.
That's true. But at the same time, it's not the Rams' first rodeo. They've been in the NFC Championship before. I think the Niners and Rams are kind of similar in that sense. But maybe it's Stafford who melts down and not Jimmy, which would just be the ultimate irony. But I'm prepared for anything, man. This season keeps throwing curveballs, and it's interesting.
Absolutely, man.
Anyway. All right, man. Thanks for calling in. Glad I could get you.
34-20, my man. We're gonna whoop on them. It's coming.
34-20.
It's
all
coming.
Right.
2 touchdowns.
Yee. 2 touchdowns. Yee. Have a good one. Peace. Yee. Love the way you keep it real. Debo killing it Sunday, plus 12 touches for sure. Rams gonna get Debo'd. Another SoFi takeover. Levi South. Levi South is hella funny. All right. It is Levi South though. It was really. Oh, this is great. This is great. The Ramelia Sports Report. Man.
The immortal Grant Cohn.
Oh, man. I didn't know you were so official.
Hey, let me do this for you. Finally, the Ramelia Sports Report comes into Grant Cohn.
Dude, this is great. You got a way better setup than me. I'm impressed. That's great, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Grant.
What do you say? Where you live?
I live in Riverside, Cali. from?
My wife is from Paris, California.
Oh,
Her
that's
parents live
awesome.
over in Menifee. So I'm out there a
Awesome.
lot. Yeah.
You have a heck of a show, Grant. I love
Thanks,
how
man.
you're neutral, man. You call it as it is.
Thanks,
You know, but I just got. I know you got a lot of callers. I'm going to run through. Thank you for getting me in, man. I appreciate
No,
it.
do your thing, man. This is a big
cameo
appearance.
Thank you. I'm just going to say it this way. So McVay got all those picks, got his guy Stafford, right? And everyone was saying, "Oh, you know, what has he won? What has he won?" Well, guess what? He's 2-0 as a Ram. First time in the division, wins the division. He's at the championship game year 1 with McVay. Imagine year 2, but we're back on this one. Year 2 with the Cam Makers for beginning of the year. Let's say we re-sign OBJ. We're going to be amazing next year too, in the next couple years. But he made this. I like to say having fun. Playoff Stafford is activated because he's playing clean. He's not throwing the dumb picks.
Jimmy's activated too.
Yeah, well, Jimmy, that's what the Rams are hoping, that Jimmy plays like he has been in the playoffs. Because I got to tell you, the last game, amazing. The 49ers didn't score any offensive touchdowns, and they still won. It took 2 block kicks to save them.
Right.
So
And
I'm
the thing
looking
that was
forward.
crazy though about the last game against the Rams was Jimmy was awful all game, and then he was great at the end.
He woke up. We
woke
didn't.
up, yeah.
We didn't slay we didn't slay him. But McVay got conservative. We should have just ran the ball out. But it's going to be a heck of a game. I'm looking for the Rams to show 8-man fronts, show that they're going to stop the run. The big key is Sebastian Joseph Day, my boy. He's back. He wasn't there the last game to help snuff the run. The Elijah Mitchell runs down the middle with Ashawn Robinson. All we have to do is hinder the run. We don't have to stop it. We just have to hinder it. Make it 3rd and long. Make Jimmy beat us. We're going to cut the middle, but we're going to show run every play and make Jimmy beat us. And then Stafford, he's motivated and he's pissed. People are yapping at him. That big throw to a Cup at the end. Motivated Stafford is dangerers. So I'm looking forward.
You heard
to
what
a
I
big
said,
game.
right? The Niners are 1-4 when they don't force a takeaway. The Rams have to play a clean game. Can they do it? They've done it 7 times. Can they do it?
Well, the Bucks are similar demons for the 49ers. The Bucks have a good pass rush. You got Sue, you got all those guys.
The Bucks don't have the run game the Niners have.
But
man.
the secondary,
really.
I just got to say this too. I know I got a lot of calls. The Avery Thomas play at the end, old time. There's no excuses. You got to make plays when you're on the field. Stafford had somebody stepped on his foot and he was injured in that game. Otherwise, OBJ toasted him for 2 steps. If Stafford could throw that ball, step into it like he did with Cup, the Rams win going away, and we're not even here right now. So
I didn't even know someone stepped on his foot. Okay.
Yeah, so he was injured. But anyway, it's going to be a hell of a game. And Grant, were you with the Niners around 2015, 2016?
Yeah, I was covering him since 11.
Okay, let me ask you this, and this is, I know you're neutral. So I just did a video about, are Niner fans bandwagoners or are they really faithful? Because you remember 2015 to 2018, they didn't even show up at their own stadium. It was empty. There's even news articles, and the same station, they're talking about the Red Sea's coming to SoFly. Their own stadium was empty for like 4 years before Jimmy G got there, and they're 1-10. So it's funny. I get a crack out of it that they're the Red Sea this and the Red Sea that, because you couldn't take a stick at 2 Niner fans in 2015. You couldn't do it.
Well, all I know is that win or lose, I get a lot of views on my YouTube channel, but I don't know.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I don't know what kind of gauge that is, but I do. Levi's was a ghost town for a long time until they started winning. I hear you on that. I feel you.
But I just got to tell my boy Vish, that's my dude. I love that he loves Stafford. He's a hell of a guy. He's a young dude. I told him, I talked to our Les Snead about him, so he can come into our Rams as some kind of
get him, man. You got Andy Benoit. Vish is way smarter than
because he comes to our tailgating when we talk with Romelia. He comes to our tailgating, and we've talked to him and Kevin Demoff too. And I let him know about Vish. So, and tell Vish that his Stafford Super Bowl jersey is on its way. We're here. This is exactly why we got him for these situations.
Dude, I love that you're wearing the Stafford jersey backwards like it's 1992 and you're Chris Carter. That's funny.
I had to do that for your show, brother. I appreciate it. Keep up the good work.
Give me a prediction before you leave.
Man. Okay, so let me say this: if both teams play the way they're supposed to, play good, the Rams win.
What's the score?
Let's say this. So if it's good, both teams playing good, Debo's getting some runs, Stafford's playing clean, I can see the Rams winning 24-17. If the Rams are able to show fronts, limit them on defense, because they got to have Kittle stay in to block us. And if you have a gimpy Trent Williams, that's not going to be good. because
I don't even think Trent Williams is going to play.
Von Miller. I know you guys played good against him last time. He can smell. When sharks smell blood in the water, he can smell it, and he's coming on. So and then we also retired Brady. Wonderful. We punished him. He stole 2 rings from us, so we had to.
You just put Brady into retirement, man.
Yes, we did. And it's only fitting, that he stole 2 rings from us. But the great Cooper Kupp, hopefully we'll get him off. OBJ and Cam Akers are going to be keys. Cam Akers got the reps out. He hasn't played all year, but he's a monster. I don't know if you remember one of the games last year. He got a 50-yard run against you guys.
Tell that dude to stop fumbling, man.
He does. He normally doesn't fumble. If you look at him, he normally doesn't fumble. But he got the reps. He got it out of the way. I'm looking forward to it. And
I got out of the way.
If the Rams play the way they're supposed to, physical like they did the first game, because we're light in the butt. We don't have heavy guys on defense. We want to get after the quarterback. So we play into the Niners' hands. But if we show running fronts and we're able to just hinder the run game a little bit, we can make it get kind of ugly.
Don't turn the ball over, man. I got to take some more calls. But
thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me in. I will. Sure. Win or lose, I will.
Thank you. Brady retired. I know the Rams put him in retirement. He was like, I can't beat Aaron Donald. This is too much. It's too hard. It's too hard. Just a second. There's one more. Here it is. On my way to Paris, California right now to pick up a new Doberman puppy. If we win tomorrow, I'm naming him Jimmy. If we lose, I'll go with Debo. That's hella funny, man. Go to Farmer Brothers. It's Farmer Brothers. It's a decent hamburger chain out in the desert. Hold on, one more. Do you think we will implement a 2-quarterback system this week? And do you think Frank Gore will sign for the Bull like he said? That'd be hella funny. No and no. No and no. Man, what are you guys all laughing about? Hold on. This St. Louis Rams fan is hilarious. Yeah, he did a good job. All right. I want to get dude who called in but then wasn't working. Yo.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. I got one thing to say before I jump into the couple of things that I wanted to point out, and that is I have been all about Trey Lance since before he was drafted. Before we even moved up to 3, Trey Lance was who I wanted them to draft. Like I was watching tape of him a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I think this is Jimmy's game. And the reason why I think that is law of averages. Everything regresses to a median. Jimmy's played terrible for the last 4 games. He's going to come back to his normal. And his normal is not great, but not throw 2, 3, 4 picks a game. Stafford has played great the last 3, 4 games. His normal isn't that good. So he's going to regress to a median. Jimmy's going to regress to a median. If there's no picks by either quarterback, the 49ers win this game by 10 points.
Okay.
And if you look at the last Super Bowl run, he played good in the regular season right before the playoffs, and then he started playing bad. And that's when they only gave him 8 passes in the NFC Championship game because that pendulum swung. So we just need the pendulum to swing in the other direction. And
that's a very intriguing prediction. What's your final score?
I'm going with 27-14. I think the crowd's going to play a bigger factor, just like it did in Week 18. But I think it's going to be even worse because I think the fans that are showing up are going to be pissed that they tried to lock them out of that stadium. I think they're going to be even louder.
All right, Rob. Thank you very much. Good to meet you.
Hey, thank you.
All right. Ramelia, your linebackers are cheeks, and that's an area you can't be deficient in when playing a run-first team like the Niners, 31-23 Niners. He said cheeks. Game depends. If Trent plays tomorrow, he's key. I don't think he's going to play. And I still think the Niners are going to win. Go figure. Alonzo, are you pulled over? Yes? Okay, cool. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Grant? First time calling. You're hell annoying sometimes, but I still watch you.
Appreciate it, man. Where you calling from?
From Modesto.
Oh, nice. Modesto.
209.
That's what's up. Love it.
All right. Nice. So out of the 4 remaining teams, I got 2 questions. Who's the best overall team? Best overall.
Including the quarterback?
That was my second question. But overall.
Overall, not so like quarterback not included, the Niners.
Yes. And then my second question was going to be who has the worst quarterback, but you already answered.
The Niners. The Niners.
Yes.
The Niners. Yes.
So I think if with no turnovers any team will beat. Do you agree?
I don't know. I think the Niners offense is really struggling right now, and I think they're winning because they're forcing turnovers. I think that's the key, is the defense continuing to force turnovers and play at an elite level.
Yeah, but you think if we don't force turnovers, if we don't create turnovers, our defense could hold other teams to less than
The Niners are
20 points.
1-4 this year. They're 1-4 this year when they don't create a turnover, and the one team they beat was Philly, and it was a close game, and they're not a playoff team. Well, they were a playoff team, but yeah, they're out.
But that 1-4, those 4 losses, we probably created a bunch of turnovers. So that you get what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah.
So who's gonna win?
If we don't create any turnovers, we probably might lose. But as long as Jimmy doesn't throw a pick or fumble, I think we'll take it.
You got a score?
I'd say 24-21, probably by a field goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Niners scored 27 last time against the Rams, so that's definitely. They had 24 at what was it? What do they have at the end of regulation? I forget. Anyway. Oh well.
Yeah.
Thanks,
and then one last thing.
Sure.
One last thing. What's up with these coordinators? Like watching that Bills Chiefs game, right? Would they have 12 seconds? What kind of defense was that? Teams always do this.
I don't know.
Do they not learn from other games? Like, do they not watch another game and be like the Niners against the Cowboys? What defense was that? They almost scored playing that.
I asked
defense.
D'Amico Ryans about that, and he kind of scoffed, like, "Pfft." It's like,
it worked. Yeah, luckily,
because Dak didn't hand the ball to Rev.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just watching this Bills, why don't you squib kick it? It'll waste 3 seconds. They only have one more play. That was just crazy.
All right, Alonzo. Thanks for calling in.
All right, man.
All right. Guys, it's 11:50. I'm letting everyone know this is the last call I'm going to take today. And if I didn't get you, I'm very sorry. I hate to disappoint 7 to 8 people every time I do this show, but I'll get you next time. This is the last call of the show.
Oh, shoot.
Cincinnati finest, Skyline Chili's advocate. What's up? The biggest Beatles fan north of the Ohio River. What's poppin', man?
What's up? I thought
Are you chilling over the Rhine right now? You chilling over the Rhine? Because I know about over the Rhine. I know about OTR.
I don't even know about over the Rhine. I don't know if I'm
mind.
that Ohioan. You're good. No, no. I thought I'd stop in because I haven't done it all season, on here and just be
you
like,
didn't like me anymore.
No, it was more I got busy. I got really, really busy with gigs and stuff, especially lately. So
selfish.
I'm so sorry.
I forgive you.
I was gonna say now with this Tom Brady development, I had a whole nother thing, but real quick, Tom Brady retiring, new location for Jimmy Garoppolo to go to.
You know why he retired? Because he's scared of Jimmy. He's like, oh man, his conference
now Jimmy can go to Tampa. Jimmy can go to Tampa next year. That's what I'm thinking. That's what my noggin's thinking right now.
Big noggin brain right there. I like that.
Gonna say, I think one thing I stopped doing also was I started watching your show and whatnot, but then come the first time we played the Rams this season, I just gave up on the Niners. I think we were 3-5. I was still cheering for them, but I just threw any expectations of the playoffs out the window and I just stopped caring. And of course, right when I did that, they played their most dominant football. So basically, I think my point
the Rams have had 2 opportunities to put the nail in the Niners coffin this year. If they had been 3-6, it would have been over. They also had them week 18, couldn't do it. You get one more chance.
Exactly, and I was just
the only reason the Niners are alive is because of the Rams. The Rams created this monster. The Rams are Frankenstein, and the Niners are the monster, and they're going for Frankenstein.
Honestly, I've been enjoying the ride because no one expected us to be here at the NFC Championship. I'm happy we got there. So if we lose, I'm not going to be too sad because I wasn't expecting Jimmy Garoppolo to be on a Niners team in the championship again. But honestly, my prediction for it is we're either going to win 20-17 or 23-17. I think it's going to be a defensive battle. But I don't know. I feel like our defense is going to pull through. So I wanted to say real quick, your presence on Instagram has grown more and more throughout 49ers fan accounts. Really? There's been 3 or 4 posts I've seen in the past month of a question you asked Jimmy or someone. And then I'd go in the comments section and then everyone would be like, Cohn, it'd be half and half. There'd be people like, dude, Cohn's asking the questions. And then the other people were like, Cohn is such a goofball. No, they're just like, Cohn's a goofball, and then the other one's like, yeah, Cohn's asking the questions here.
He said what the fans want. Yeah, I know. I love that.
Oh, it was
I'm
great.
not even on Instagram, man. It's too much. I don't have time.
No, that's why I thought
No.
it was funny seeing you pop up on there. I'm like, oh, hey.
Yeah, great to know. Well, thanks. Hey, good to see you, man. Have a good time in Cincinnati.
Yeah, good to see you. Thank you.
Peace.
Have a great
Sure.
time this weekend, too.
Yeah, at home in my room. More opposing team podcasters next year. Great. I dig it. Me too. It just takes a little bit of planning ahead, which I should do. Odds of Debo using the hit stick on Ramsey again, pretty high. Like where that fan's head is at. Oh, I like where that fan's head is at. Law of averages say Jimmy plays well, but unfortunately also the Rams win. Hope he's right. Yeah, that's a good point. That's the other law of averages, right? That the Rams actually freaking win once against the Niners. Okay, guys. That's the end of the show. Sorry, Angelo. I apologize. Sorry, Jordan. I'll remember you next time. Angelo Gonzalez, Jordan B. I'll do this again. If I see you I'll see you waiting. Jump to the front of the line. I got you guys. Peace. Love you. Thank you.